Let's play pickleball. Just nasty.
Yeah, nasty. Whipped through the zone to go cross court. Fed leaning to his right. You know, didn't almost trip, but definitely took an awkward step reading that forehand of Donald Young. Guiding that return right up the line, I think. Donald was a little late getting there. Had to reach at the last moment.
0-1.
And
Side out.
I told you it's a thing of beauty. It's so good. It really is a pick your poison situation with him, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. There might even be a little bit more stability on the two-handed backhand and some
1-0.
flashier stuff on the forehand side.
And just absolute sickness there. What a rocket.
I mean, that thing is curled to perfection. So much
2-0.
spin. And he doesn't sacrifice any pace to get that spin.
Staksrud holding on for dear life.
Side out.
And gets the miss. Oh, earned a great look there.
Donald is hitting ground strokes in the court. He almost runs out of court because he has so much easy
Great
power.
point. Great point.
Right on it.
And that's a great read, staying home for Staksrud right there.
And that's another thing about the leftiness is the anticipation. So it takes a moment to read the swing path and know where they're going to go. Wrong-footed a couple times early, and already Staksrud is finding his rhythm on the spots of Donald Young.
Oh, Donald led him back into it and tried to curl it out wide, and Staksrud made him pay. It's first of the month. All the bills show up at him. Can't give him that opportunity.
I think Donald was just thinking, if I hit it well enough, I don't have to worry about that open court. I'll just whip it back cross, but Staksrud was lurking.
Oh.
Side out.
Staksrud just got whiplash because he couldn't believe that trickled over and shot his head to the heavens.
Yeah, he was passed. He thought it was just going to be a clean pass, and then he let up for a second and no chance off the net.
Man, what a volley. Find an angle like that.
Nice out in front. Always want to catch it out in front when you can. Simple controlled paddle and good things happen.
2-2. Point.
Just able to get it out of range.
That swinging volley on the forehand side is something to behold from Federico Staksrud.
3-2.
Pulled it just wide there. And then this is a round of 16 match. Staksrud beat Wyatt Stone 9-1. Donald Young beat another left. Boy, the lefties are out today. Jonathan Medina Alvarez, who's a very good singles player, got him 11-1 in the third. So Medina Alvarez fell to Young in the prior round.
Yeah, Medina Alvarez is one of the best non-full-time players out there. He sneaks in a draw every so often, and nobody wants to play that guy.
Point. Three. Point.
And a lot of come on D out there from the crowd, so cheering him on.
Right. Serve so tight to the sideline. Just a massive amount of open court for Donald Young to find on that two-handed backhand.
Side out.
I just don't. You just.
And Staksrud is talking to the crowd about cheering against him.
I mean, if he gets a good look at a forehand volley, it's over.
Yeah.
3-4. Point.
less reach on the two-handed backhand side is definitely noticeable, because when Young's on the run on the forehand, he seems to hit it how he wants to, but he's been reaching 2 or 3 times on that backhand side.
Side out.
Good handle of the ball off the tape, didn't panic.
And Donald's definitely picking his spots when to come forward, hanging back quite a bit.
4-4.
Playing that Hunter Johnson style.
Yes. That's not a bad style to emulate right now.
No.
Timeout receiver,
You really
5-4.
have to make your fucking friend there to talk shit? Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Choices made there.
5-4.
Well, it must not have been heard then.
Point.
Heavy serve from Donald Young.
Yeah, the lefties can hook that into your body.
Right.
6-4.
No left.
Got me again.
I got you. Oh, man, he got
Side
there.
out.
Yeah, I think your point about the on-the-run forehand versus the backhand's just special.
Yeah, and also on the serve and the forehand, Donald gets
4-6.
topspin and side spin. That is something unique with the left-hander that you have to get ready for the spin. Federico Staksrud's so good at clearing his body to find a forehand, but Dave, if it's hooking into him, that's an extra step or half step he has to take to get in perfect position.
5-6.
Oh, pretty.
Side out.
Brings it back cross court.
And I'm talking 0 backswing from Donald Young. That was perfect. A little bit. Just a little bit.
I mean, a little bit. You got to spin it.
Point.
Just cracked at the toes of Staksrud. This is the spot. Can you find it to finish when you've been
7-5.
ahead throughout?
That's the pattern.
Point.
Can he ever on that one?
I think that's 3 times on the pattern. So it's the spin and the hook of Donald. The fact that Federico on the left side is taking a forehand
8-5.
return, even as well as he moves, massive amount of court open.
Oh my, had a
Side out.
delicious look at that one. And there was a language, watch your language, not put in the record books, but noted there.
5-8.
So Staksrud running a little hot here early. And good read
Point.
to not put a paddle on that one.
6-8. Point.
And now
Timeout receiver.
But he has the same smile as when he's happy.
Yes,
So
yes.
you have to
7-8.
take it as a whole.
that's a terrific first
Side
volley.
out. What are you challenging? Prior bounce. Referee timeout. We have a challenge to determine if the ball landed out prior to being returned. As the rally stands, we're at side out, 8-7. We'll now proceed to video review.
Interesting. Okay, so we'll take a look at whether this ball at the baseline is in or not. Staksrud late with that call, and Donald Young's like, wasn't that way in? So Donald Young's actually going to hit some serves here.
Right.
Why not? Use the time. And
I'll use your term, Dave. That's wild.
thank you. Yes. Yeah. I mean, what's happening here?
Right. Yeah.
We just had a timeout too, so
Right,
I don't understand.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just I need some time and I want more than 45 seconds. So I'm going to challenge, and maybe that goes past the 45 seconds of the second length of the second timeout.
That's weird because he just had the Donald Young timeout.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he knows himself well and thinks that he's a little heated, I guess. I'm not sure.
Or maybe he didn't realize his positioning, and one of those short hop shots that he had to hit because of the power of the return.
Sure.
Maybe he just lost his court positioning and thought that might have been deep. Which
actually in Major League Pickleball, we were with the SoCal Hard Eights, and Donald hit one so hard, we thought it was out. Everyone, the bench, the players on court, because he has special pace off of his paddle. We went to challenge, and it was like 3 inches in, and we were just like, oh, my God, sorry, Donald. I mean, we thought the ball was way out, and you're just have so much rotation and pace, it's hard to track.
Yeah, Fed's going to lose this free timeout right here, or free challenge.
After review, the rally stands. The ball was in. Loss of free challenge. No free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at side out 8-7.
Well, I'll tell you what, I like calling a Federico Staksrud match. You never know exactly what you're going to get.
We get unknown special
8-7.
additions.
Side out.
Just stays home.
Yeah.
Seven, 8. Point.
I mean, it's like, I want to say you just can't hit a passing shot at the forehand of Federico Staksrud, and then he hits a backhand volley like that, and I'm like,
And it's all under control,
8-8.
big margins. Staksrud's got it tied up.
Oh, what a spot there
Side
from
out.
Donald Young. As I mentioned, picking his spots when to come forward. Maybe he should do it more if he's going to hit
8-8.
shots like that.
That's just
Side
so well constructed.
All the spots. We've been seeing it in doubles from the left side from a low position, finding offense. But, of course, singles court as well.
8-8.
Every part of the court is available for Federico Staksrud.
Oh, off the tape
Side
and
out.
stays in. I think he was beat anyway, but often you'll see, especially with the lefty and the hook and spin you talk about, that'll just kick wide, but caught the court. So another chance for Donald to get to 9 first. Oh.
Side out.
Should have taken 1 or 2
I know.
more.
Even took the practice serve, tried to go up the tee. And again, the winner of this match will have but
8-8.
one more match. We're just going through the quarters today. And yep. And then a second yep on top of it, just so Fed knew that Donald knew that he made it.
Right. He hit it perfectly clean, Donald. Yep. Corner back.
8-8.
See if he gets this. Oh, no.
Side
Launched
out.
it there. And I'm going to just keep an eye on this, because when I see somebody
8-8.
practice a serve at a timeout, there's something in their head. Oh, man.
Side out.
Almost flat there, just wrecked past Staksrud. All right, third. Go ahead,
I was just going
please.
to say, shaking his head in a big way after
8-8.
that two-hander goes whizzing by him.
Side out.
Man, this is going to be the one that Donald wishes he had back if indeed he can't take game 1. 2 missed serves and then a pretty easy look on the backhand there.
It was easier than the previous point where he hit the
8-8.
winner.
Oh, my goodness. Looked like he put himself in an absolute terrible position and still covers it.
9-8.
That's what he does. Wow.
Point.
Sideline to sideline, Dave.
And now Donald Young's
Referee
going
timeout.
to
We
use.
have a challenge of the in ruling.
Oh.
The in ruling puts us at 10-8. We will now proceed to video review.
This is actually a reasonable version of using the free. His will to
point.
win and competitiveness just kicks in.
10-8.
That's just tremendous
Point game.
control of the kitchen line, and what might have been for Donald Young, who sat on 8 forever and never got off of it. So Staksrud does what he does, deals with a little adversity, and wins game 1 11-8.
To me.
Absolutely.
There it is.
And in the same half as Tardio and Ben John, so that's going to be something. Man, Donald has had so many looks where just missing.
1-0. Side out.
I think we're at a cool part of our sport. We have a side court of Anna Lee warming up, and we got people taking pictures and circling around the court, watching her warm up.
Yes.
That is
Side out.
awesome.
Another missed serve for Donald Young. This
1-0.
is
Side out.
just so cash.
He's come up there. The kitchen play has been clean for Donald Young. Maybe he can find a few more spots to come forward in game 2. He was probably at the back of the court 3/4 of the time in game 1.
Oh, a little short hop lob that gets destroyed.
Out. 1-0. Point.
I just don't know how he does it.
The man's it's just clean up there. I mean, it's so good, side to side. And it's the reads, really.
2-0.
He's quick as he can be, and he has a half-step head start.
Side out.
Great return from Donald Young there, right on the line. So let's see if he can get going here. He has not scored a point in a while. There's a good serve. Look at him get there, just a little too much on it.
Nice work, though, in the heart of that point from Donald Young to find some different paces. Dropped the ball, forced Staksrud to hit up.
Almost out of time at Jerry Point, but that's nice.
Side out.
That is beautiful deception from Donald Young. I thought he was going to hook it cross court. Opens up that paddle face a little bit, guides it up the line.
0-2. Side out.
Another shot where he is in control.
Just enough drop on the drop from Federico Staksrud.
2-0.
We've entered the grunt phase of this match. And pays off for Donald Young.
I mean, I just love it because it's before he's even moving.
Yeah.
So when Staksrud's opponent hits one that he knows he's going to have to motor for, he just gets a little extra pep in his step in that grunt.
Point.
And finally, Young has stopped the drought. Let's see if it can be more than one.
Massive serve and some positive self-talk from Donald to himself after that. Nice.
Point.
Yeah, he's going to that come on D whenever he really needs a pump up.
Yeah, Staksrud might have played a ball going wide there. We'll never know.
Two.
Skied, but well
Side
deep.
out. Two.
Oh, that's pretty.
Side out.
So smooth.
2-2.
It's
Side
just, we talked about bring that floor up, make that ball, make Fed have to
2-2.
work a little harder.
Point.
And I mean, a mix is fine, but I think that Donald has the ability to roll the soft shots with the topspin, and he's either been bumping them flat or going with the slice, and that just gives Federico Staksrud more time to get where he needs to.
Side out.
That's the quality of shot that Donald Young possesses. Staksrud, he is running as fast as he can to go cross court because he knows he has to if that is the target that Donald picks.
Oh.
Side out.
I agree with you. We both said ooh at the same time as that ripped off the tape. What a return there. Wow. And Staksrud has the timing down so well with his return that he is moving forward and into it. So important in singles.
You don't see a lot of these pros or any of them really stop when they're returning and trying to come forward. Just, oh man, corner pocket Donald Young. You basically, you just gather yourself, you get low, use the legs, get on the plane with the ball and move right through it so you can make sure you get tight to the kitchen line. The timing is hard to pull off though, but these pros can do it.
Side out.
So Donald Young is perhaps unaware that you don't get extra points for hitting the right sign there, as hit it right in the middle. Right, I mean there is an arrow
right there.
I mean it's encouraging you. That just catches. Oh no.
Point.
And just perfect under control choices and then tried a tough dropper.
I wouldn't say that Staksrud gave up on the point, but he left a lot of court open up the line for Donald Young.
I mean,
side out.
Pure filth right there.
I just love the power angles.
Yeah.
It is not something that I possess in my game.
Look at that thing. Cuts through there and is inside the line by a foot.
2-4. Side out.
Just can't back it up.
These boys are working down there too. Staksrud has slowed the pace of play, gone to the towel more frequently.
4-2. Point.
Timeout called from Donald Young. So
he's got a cushion.
But that's why, I mean, we're at stop number 9, and you got to get going. and did you see the one that I curled past you the one way? I got one going the other direction as well.
And that was the look from Federico Staksrud. Like, really, man? I mean, I'm Fed. You're not supposed to be able to do that to me.
Oh, just kisses off the tape, but smooth swing gets past him within 2 now. Very nice coming out of the timeout from Donald. Oh my, 2 in a row off the tape. That's going to sit well.
Yeah, right. And I know it clipped the tape, but I do like Donald occasionally going up the line with the two-handed backhand because the cross-court two-handed backhand is so good. That opens everything up for that shot.
Oh, went there again, but little conversation about the swing path and the trajectory of the ball there. That's in. Oh, just carries deep.
But at least that was
what you wanted.
That's right. He went with the top spin roll with the soft shot.
So Donald Young's got to go here and keep this close. Oh no. Missed the serve wide, and this is too many.
I agree with that. I mean, he had the same cadence. He kind of taps the ball in the paddle and just steps up and cracks it, but that was well wide.
And that miss has a lot to do with the serve before it there.
And serve and forehand ground stroke pretty dang similar in terms of technique.
That's just fabulous. Flat, low. Staksrud can't come up with it down the line. All right, this serve situation for Donald.
4-7.
Actually changed up where he was standing. He was tighter to the center line on the serve that he missed. This time he was more in the middle of the box on his side.
5-7.
He hit a beauty. Boy, that's a beauty as well.
Side
But
out.
just one simple volley.
Right. You know, that's how it goes when you're looking for the forehand. You step too far away and your opponent hits a decent volley, you're going to be in trouble on the next ball.
7-5.
Oh, Donald short. 3 or 4 times he has gotten there with this burst of speed, but can't come up with the shot to go with it. Because that cut angle is a volley a lot of players are using in singles, and Donald Young almost made him pay.
Just a beauty.
Point.
That just one-handed backhand volley up the line. It's just so nice.
Yeah, I can't describe to you the simplicity also. There is no wasted motion whatsoever. Almost nothing can go wrong with that shot from Staksrud.
Point. Can't appeal, can only challenge.
Challenge. I thought it was out.
Thought it was out?
Referee timeout. We have a challenge to determine if the ball bounced out prior to being returned. We will not.
I'm not complaining. But
due to technical difficulties, challenge is negated. Call on the court stand to resume play at 10-5.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
That's a good explanation of why.
I'm not complaining, but is there going to be any bread brought to the table? Match
You
point.
didn't lose a challenge. 1 free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining.
Fed's like there's 1 rally left in this match as far as I'm concerned. We'll see if that's true. And that is true.
Point
So
game,
Staksrud just shows the difference. We're not going to change ends. We're gonna shake hands as this match is over. Staksrud wins it 11-8, 11-5. 1 more to go for him in the quarterfinals as the new format